like around each other constantly. Like, who drives who the most crazy? Like, who irritates? Who's the worst sleeper? I need to know these things.
Well, all right, check this out. Last night, we figured out that if we go to bed without any reason, being whatever you can think of, and we just go to bed, we don't actually sleep. We wake up in the middle of the night, and we're like, all right, why am I trying to be in bed when I should be out like I always am?
We usually stay out pretty late, and when we try to go to bed, it backfires.
But as far as who drives who crazy, I think we work out the room situations pretty well. RK and I can, sleep with noise going on TV, whatever. Ian, the bass player, needs quiet and dark.
So the shower.
Yeah, exactly. put him in the bathtub, you'll be fine.
Yes, that's a good place. I think that's a nice place.
So as long as we split the rooms up with whoever can sleep in the same situations, it usually works out.
Then it works out. So now when you actually go before you perform on stage, I've seen some people having only yellow M&Ms in their dressing room.
We do
some
blue.
people. You do blue?
Only blue.
Only blue.
No, we don't.
What do you have? Do you have any special requests?
Red Bull.
Red Bull
is a must. And we usually I don't know. We're not used to having that kind of stuff. So when we wrote stuff for our writer, we put a bunch of stuff on there that we don't eat. So it's we have the vegetable platter with dressing, and
nobody likes vegetable platters. Even if you like vegetables, nobody likes the platter because it's carrots and it's cauliflower and it's weird stuff that is not good.
Things you've never seen before. What would you like to have ultimately when you're you know what? If I could have anything in my dressing room before I start a show, what would it be? What would you put on that list?
The freshest, most amazing sushi, but that's not really a possibility because
I think grapes in all stages, from raisins to wine.
California raisin little figurines too. We're on
sure,
it too,
yeah,
right?
I'd be into that.
part of the grapevine plan.
So we're talking about going from the hotel behind the stage before you go in to perform, and then you get on stage, and this I really want to know how, let's say you have some really bad Mexican before you go on stage, what do you do if someone's got to use a restroom? What do you have to pee?
Okay, so usually
That's a bass player thing most of the time.
no, usually it's weird if you have to use a restroom. If you're you really have to go, and you're about to play a show. Usually by the time you hit the stage, you kind of just forget about it, and it doesn't really I never have had to pee so bad that I've been on stage and been I gotta go. I gotta get off the stage.
But one day, I'm sure somebody will find out what that's like.
And it'll probably be you.
Yes.
I hope not, but just because I said that, yeah, I'm sure it will be.
It's the Pepsi 8 O'Clock Hit List on Z-104. Aaron Rodgers in studio with Hot Chelle Rae. And guys, you've been traveling all over the place. What is one question you just hate when people ask you?
I don't
question
hate
that
it.
is hated.
The question
So basically, what do we want you to ask next?
Is the worst question possible.
No, we usually... We don't really hate any questions, but the one that's the most difficult to explain is how we got our band name, because it's not a straightforward answer. It's kind of a story, and that's so whenever someone asks that. And then when I get asked what my tattoo says in my chest,
Is it a ritual?
What?
The band name?
No.
Is it a private, sacred?
No, it's we got it from, the short version is we got it from a MySpace stalker a long time ago, but there's all these details that go into it.
By the way, we got the camera. You want to zoom in on this? No, we won't have you do that. Hot Chelle Rae in the studio, the Pepsi 8 O'Clock Hit List, about to perform tonight in studio live with the Z.
Tonight.
Thank you so much. Tonight.